We always have like freshly created art up in here, and it's from all of the classes. Like you have freshmen in painting and drawing 1, and then you have juniors and seniors in advanced art, and it's really awesome to like see that range and like see the art wing is still like thriving and still has a lot of people in it wanting to create. I'm Annalie. I use any pronouns, and I'm a junior. I'm taking advanced 2D workshop. My sister took it, and I saw the work that she did, and I thought that it was really cool, and I've been interested in art like my whole life, so that's kind of why.
I'm Violet McCoy. I'm in 9th grade, and my pronouns are she, her. I'm in painting 1. I chose to take it because I like painting, and I like having a creative way to output things. We're studying color and like the color wheel and stuff, and the different ways that, like color theory. I'm learning different ways to experiment with colors together and how they appear to the eye, or like where it like draws the eye to, and learning about like the ways that colors will work together will help me choose colors if I'm painting something, or if it's not an assigned project, how I want to use the colors in that.
I'm Kate Clark, or Miss Clark. My pronouns are she and they, and then I teach photography and video arts. So I actually in college, I started out as a dual major between journalism and photography, with the idea of maybe going into photojournalism more seriously, but then I kind of discovered I just doing my own thing, and so I just kind of moved more and more over into, I guess, the art side.
I just finished my first project. It is kind of centered around childhood and reflecting the person you've grown into, which for me revolves a lot around my queer identity. So my first project was based off of an ink illustration I did, and it's of a fairy sitting on a mushroom, but I tried to make the fairy as androgynous as possible, and this is gonna sound kind of silly, but more muscular, because I feel I'm an athlete. I row, and that's another part of my life that's very important to me. So I wanted it to kind of reflect that, and something about just fae and fairies in general just seems really inherently queer to me.
My first impressions was that I like that when you looked around there were other people's work. I like that you could take inspiration from other people if you were just looking around the room. And I would describe it as a really colorful place, kind of. I feel there's a lot of just walking around, you could get ideas if you wanted inspiration for new projects or anything like that.
Yeah, I love being in the space with all of the other people taking this class, because you do get more inspiration, which is really nice.
I think it's a cool space because it sort of allows students to experiment with different things. I know in my, I guess, teaching philosophy and probably others is I'm much more interested in that experimentation side and trying things out, and I think art has the ability to it doesn't have a right or wrong answer, so there isn't that pressure of I didn't solve this thing correctly, and it's honors pass, no pass. So I think there's a little bit less stress, and I think that can be super important, and just allowing for students to be able to, I guess, make mistakes and try things out and be it didn't work out, and be that's fine. I saw that you tried, and I don't know, I think that's just really important.
The art wing is just its own community. I love it so much here. Every free period I'm in here, even if I'm not making art, I'm just doing homework and talking to whoever's in here. I've definitely started conversations with people and made friends I wouldn't have if I wasn't in the art wing. And all of my closest friends are also always in here, so it's just it's really just a wonderful space.